Hello, bookworms! Today I'm going to be doing the Fall Time Cozy Time book tag. I have my fall fox mug here to drink tea out of while I do this, and I'm wearing this new shirt that I got from Free People that I really like because it's like super cozy, which is just perfect for this video. So no one actually tagged me to do this video, but I love fall, so I was just looking for like a fall themed book tag, and this one seemed perfectly appropriate, so here we go. The first question is Crunching Leaves. The world is full of color. Choose a book that has reds, oranges, and yellows on the cover. So for that one, I'm definitely choosing Illuminae by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. Obviously the top of it starts out red and then it fades into orange, and then there's also some yellows. So this actually just like perfectly encapsulates fall foliage in my opinion. The next question is Cozy Sweater. It's finally cold enough to don warm, cozy clothing. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? And for this one, I am going to choose Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I loved the relationship between Simon and Boz, and it gave me all of the warm fuzzies. Like, it was just such a cute and romantic story, and I actually kind of want to reread this one. I want to reread Fangirl and reread this as well, so I might be doing that soon. Next is Fall Storm. The wind is howling and the rain is pounding. Choose your favorite book or a genre that you like to read on a stormy day. So for this one, I'm actually going to pick a genre. Usually as the weather gets cooler and you just have more time to spend inside and you really want to spend a lot of time like under covers instead of, walking around in the cold. I really love to read fantasy. So fantasy is definitely like my favorite genre as it gets colder. For the rest of the year, fantasy still is probably my favorite genre, but I tend to really like contemporary too. So it's kind of hard for me to choose between the two of those. Like, they seem to be what I read most of any books. Next is Cool Crisp Air. What's the coolest character you'd want to trade places with? So this one was actually a little bit hard for me because I can't say that I would want to trade my life to be like any other character. I decided to go with Anna from Anna and the French Kiss because I wouldn't necessarily want to swap lives with her, but I would love to go to boarding school in France, and as long as Andrew could be like Etienne, then we can fall in love together in France, and that would be so wonderful. So I wouldn't mind swapping like that as long as I could still be myself and I could still have Andrew, if that makes sense. Next is Hot Apple Cider. What underhyped book do you want to see become the next biggest, hottest thing? So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and choose Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendara Blake. This might have been more hyped when it came out, but I just really love this book so much, and I read it this time of year last year. So it just reminds me of the fall, and it's so good and it's so creepy, and the writing is so descriptive and so beautiful. So I would just love to see more people talk about this. And I believe that it's being developed it's either a TV show or movie, I can't remember. I think Stephanie Meyer's company is actually the one that is producing it. So I would love for there to be like a resurgence in fandom around this book, because people are going to get excited that it's being adapted and then want to read the book first. Next is Coats, Scarves, and Mittens. The weather has turned cold and it's time to cover up. What's the most embarrassing book cover you own that you like to keep hidden in public? So I actually also struggled with this one because I feel like I don't have any embarrassing book covers necessarily, but I do have a really embarrassing graphic novel cover, and that is Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. Obviously, just the title of the book alone is something that you might want to kind of keep hidden in public, and then there are two characters like making out right behind it, so yeah. And then the interior is even worse, so that's not something that you're going to want to read in front of other people if you're easily embarrassed. Next is Pumpkin Spice. What's your favorite fall time comforts food/foods? So for this, I have a lot of favorite pumpkin foods, and I feel like it'd be too many things to name, but I'm going to be doing a separate pumpkin spice video about those foods. So you'll see more then, but one thing that I definitely could not live without during the fall is pumpkin spice chai tea. I love both the Tazo pumpkin spice tea, and I also really love the David's tea pumpkin chai. So both of those two teas I highly recommend. If you haven't tried either of those yet, they're just so delicious, and they're also a much more healthy alternative to pumpkin spice lattes. I love pumpkin spice lattes. I think that they are delicious, but They make me a little bit nauseous, and I definitely fare much better if I drink the tea versus the latte version. Then 8 is warm, cozy bonfire. Spread the cozy warmth. Who do you tag? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and tag my usuals. Monica from She Might Be Monica, if she hasn't done this one already, because I know it's been around for a while. Alexa from Alexa Loves Books, because I know that she loves the fall. And I'm also going to tag Jane from Jane Lindsay, because I've been really enjoying her videos, and you should definitely go and subscribe to her, because they're really good and really informative and really entertaining. So yeah, those are the 3 people that I tag. And also, if you want to do the tag, feel free. Consider yourself tagged. And I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!